I was always interested, like always interested in UFOs and science fiction, I always saw it as something separate to reality. So it wasn't, anything that could have been real, really. Although I was, obsessed with Star Wars, like we all probably were, and Star Trek, and all the different, Alien movies and Predator movies, and so I was right into all that sort of stuff when I was growing up. Um, but when my dog died in 2020, that kind of woke me up to the other side of reality a little bit, and basically. Long story short, I was hearing him in my room between 2 and 4 in the morning every morning for like 4 weeks after he died, and basically got to a point where I thought I was going crazy. So I thought, I'll call my father. It's 2 in the morning. He's a lifeline counselor, 20-year lifeline counselor, and just to get some idea where is this coming from. And basically, he says, "Oh, look, maybe your mind's playing tricks on you." I said, "Well, it would be if it wasn't happening every day for 4 weeks." And so basically, he said, "Oh, wow," and he was quite spiritual, and he's quite spiritual. And he said, "Look, well, maybe he doesn't know he's passed over because it was a traumatic death, and maybe he's worried about you, because we all are, because I wasn't doing very well at the time. I know I was pretty in a lot of grief." And he basically says, "Why don't you just tell him that you've passed over, that you died out the front of the house, but you're okay, even though you're grieving," and blah blah blah. So I did all that like a crazy person talking to nothing in the middle of the night, here because I'd heard my dog again in my sort of sleep. And after that, I never heard from him again. And so it was basically not until I found some breath work, some meditation, some sound healing. I started reconnecting to my dog in the astral, and I started seeing and feeling things that I've never felt before. And so I started realizing that there is more, way more to physical reality than what we've been taught. And it set the wheels in motion to be really interested in a lot of esoteric things. And one of those things was to go to the Conscious Life Expo in LA,